Let's go across to MS Krishnan now. He's joining us after their numbers. Thank you so much for taking out time for us. Sir, revenues have been impacted, reflecting the COVID-19 impact on execution. Break it down for us in terms of how much each month has done in terms of lockdown. How are you seeing improving activity as things are trying to open up?
Yeah, certainly. See, we had a major difficulty in the month of March also, which was reflected in our Q4 top line. Month of April was virtually a washout for majority of the company, barring for the chemical business where we had permission from the government to open the factories because we do supply to essential services in water treatment, wastewater treatment, power plant. So that did happen in the month of April. So only chemical ran. Otherwise, the main business of the company, engineering, was totally shut down. May was almost the same, and June onwards we started having one by one open. So that's why the revenues have come down to by almost 52%. However, on the other side, it's not only the factories of Thermax that generates the revenues. It's also the sites where we build the plants, whether it's a water treatment plant or a power plant, EPC jobs that we do. That also an operation maintenance business that we do. So all of them also progressively started opening from end of May, June onwards. That is as far as those areas are concerned. July had been far superior. August looks better. Now, if you see, if I had to break down for the first quarter, the first month, as I mentioned about the virtual washout in every possibility. However, it started improving because the indicator for me is order booking rather than revenues. The revenues are generated for companies like us from the orders already on hand or in the book, whereas the fresh orders are more important. So we had some trickle of orders coming in the month of April. It substantially improved in the month of May and June. And July was a better month. The way it is looking currently, in order intake, we were for the first quarter almost half of what we done last year. And next quarter, Q2 that we are entering, I'm looking at it crossing 65-70% of what we've done in the earlier past. So things are improving in the market. That's first cut information for all.
So, of course, that definitely, was the case, where a lot of companies were really not being able to, come back and get in their revenues. But what is the sense that you get when you see a pickup in going ahead? How do you think things would get solved again?
See, there is a sentiment which is quite normal in the food, pharma and chemical sectors, where we have inquiry inflow happening, because more important at this juncture is not even order registration. Are people thinking of adding capacity and giving inquiries for boilers, heaters, wastewater treatment, air pollution control, captive power plants? Very happy to report you that the inquiries have started coming from customers and discussions are happening, though it's more work from home proposals made through links and online, but things are happening in that area, and very heartening to tell you that some of the sectors have already started placing orders also. Remember, the delivery period for a medium-sized captive power equipment can be anywhere from 6 months to 1 year, and a larger project can be anywhere up to maybe a 12 months to 24-month period. So everybody in India is now believing that COVID should be behind us sometime next year beginning, because by the time vaccine 2-1 will be available and the medical protocol for treatment also will be available, which means life will have to come back to normalcy. So if they place orders now, they'll have the equipment ready only by the end of the year for a standard product, and for a project it could be sometime next year. So there is activity started from the customer side, so the market is moving. Now the areas, the segment which are moving is in energy side, it is only the smaller and maybe medium-sized boilers, heaters, water treatment plants, air pollution control equipments happening. But the larger projects for captive power or maybe very large wastewater facilities, very large investments related are yet to be even starting out with the levels of inquiry receipt or discussions at conclusion.
Okay. Mr. Unikrishnan, let's talk about the order inflow, which is down 50%. Are you facing any kind of challenges on the execution front? What's the target on your order book for the year, and when can we see a pickup?
See, starting out with the execution, the main challenge that all of us are facing is the first time there is a difficulty on supply side as well as on the demand side. Demand side, I already told you how things are going to be picking up. But on the supply side, challenges are still remaining, which is never the case even in 2008 when we had the entire global economic meltdown. Supply side was always never a difficulty, and we only needed demand. People are standing in queue to supply. Not that the suppliers are not wanting to supply. Many of the smaller sectors have financial difficulty, and availability of labor was a problem in the month of June especially. But July there had been an improvement, and with the migrants returning back, albeit with little difficulty, things are improving. So as supplies, the demand side is going to be picking up. I'm very confident the supply side also will pick up. So we're going to pass through possibly 3 more months to 4 months, 3 to 4 months more for the supply chain to be coming back to normalcy, and then the other side also will catch up. That's as far as execution is concerned. Luckily for us, we have been paying very well to our suppliers. Similarly to the contractors who are bringing in labor for our site work. Wherever the work is started, almost I would say 90% of all my sites are already ongoing. And the labor availability is almost 65 to 70% right now. And as we are accelerating the activity, we should not find it difficult to get labor also. We do take care of them. We have never stopped a payment of anybody, and we paid during the entire lockdown period to all our workers, all workmen, including contract labor at the site.
Okay, well, Mr. Unikrishnan, what have been your gross margins and the outlook as well on margins going forward?
Yeah, gross margins, I was telling that the orders which are getting executed currently were booked and registered prior to COVID. So those margins are good. The difficulty at the net margin level is when the top line has dropped by 52%, the fixed cost will eat away all the gross margin. So that is insufficient to cover the other expenses, G&A expenses and interest and depreciation. That's why we have registered a loss. But if you look at it with 48% of the normal turnover, our losses were only 15 crore. Whereas if you look at the industry normally, many of them are reporting substantial losses. So I'm looking forward to the coming quarter, top line will improve to a little better, and we should be able to report a profit for the coming quarter. That's what we're looking forward to. And now for the new orders getting confirmed, it's a double-edged sword. Now, the competition for Thermax kind of companies are not from companies larger than us. They're all smaller than us. And many of them are in difficulties. So customers will naturally prefer a company like Thermax, which is financially a very strong organization with good execution capability, to be the supplier rather than a mid-sized company. But of course, they will always bargain with you, showing the price quoted by your competitor. So margins may come under pressure. And in any case, all of us are now looking forward to ensuring that if there are orders in the market, let us book it. But certainly we will not book orders at losses, that's for sure. But may not have a high margin orders in the next maybe few months. But we have orders on hand available from the past, which is 5,200 crore worth of orders on hand, and solid orders. Not one of them have any difficulty in terms of execution. My customers are also waiting for their cash flow to become normal and linear for us to be starting to do the execution. That's as far as the margins are concerned. I do expect that, in fact, on the contrary, I would say a lot of things are improved. We have got 30 teams of ours working for cost reduction, and very happy to report to you that we have been able to bring down our variable cost exactly at the same percentage as the top line drop, which is very difficult to do in a company. We have been able to manage it. And that's why we have been able to contain the losses for the current quarter. And I'm expecting this improvement that is happening, the newer habits that all of us are learned to have meetings, through without traveling, work from home, all put together should shave a lot of our middle line costs and should improve the margins in the future.
Okay, are you seeing a trend of traction from small and medium-sized orders for FY21 vis-a-vis bulk or large-size orders? Do you think that the latter, that's the large orders, may become scarce?
Yeah, we will have to depend a lot more of book and bill, which means orders which will come today, which can be registered and billed, manufactured and billed in the current year. So that's book and bill that we talk about, the smaller size. Larger ones, not many will happen in the current year. Not that nothing will happen. There were orders which we were almost on the verge of conclusion when the COVID happened, and asked my customers for medium-sized projects. When I say medium-sized, 50 crore, 100 crore, 150, 200 crore kind of size of projects, both in India and international market. When they see that demand is picking up and things are becoming normal, as I mentioned, a project for a captive power plant, which would be worth 150 to 200 crore, would take 18 months to 24 months to execute it. So even if he gives the order right now in advance right now, he will have the equipment of the power plant ready only 2 years down the line. So in 2 years, I think we'll not forget about what is COVID. So I'm sure those kind of areas also, we should see order conclusion happening in the towards the end of the second half. We should see some of them happening, not as much as we are normally used to. During this period of time, thankfully we have got an order book of 5,200, which should see us through. And our real challenge will be to book orders for the next year, is what we need to be looking forward to.
All right, Mr. Unnikrishnan, thank you so much for joining us today on ET Now, and telling us about what the quarter was, what the outlook as well is, for the company and the industry. On that note, we'll wrap it up on this edition of the show. Thanks for